You may know Vladimir Putin as the authoritarian leader of Russia, but he is also the most macho man to have ever machoed on this puny little planet that he calls Earth. A man so hot, he can never ice fish because he melts the Siberian snow. He is the alpha, and we are all the betas.
And that's not surprising. This is something I long ago came to peace with in my role as the beta male.
For this list, All Things Top 5 looks at the top 5 Putin's guide to manliness. In the end, men want to be Putin, and women want to be with a man like Putin. Number 5. Tiger King. Before there was Joe Exotic, the original Tiger King of murder, mayhem, and madness was Vladimir Putin, sans mullet. In 2008, Putin tagged a Siberian tiger while visiting a tiger reserve in eastern Siberia. Conveniently, the tiger that was held captive just so happened to escape right when Putin was standing near a tranquilizer gun and near a crowd of reporters. Media reports claim that he intervened with a swift shot from a tranquilizer gun and saved the camera crew from becoming a bag of meow mix. Unshaken by the event, Putin then proceeded to measure the teeth of this people-eating jungle feline. Coincidentally, despite having a gaggle of media reporters, no video evidence exists of this heroic event. According to environmentalists, the tiger was driven several hundred miles from a zoo, tranquilized, placed in a snare, and forced to lie in wait while the infamously tardy leader got to the site. Once Putin got his Make-A-Wish Foundation highlight video, the tiger was taken back to the zoo where it died days later from being tranquilized 3 times for the PR stunt. Meanwhile, politicians in the US just shoot their best friends in the face by mistaking them for quail.
This day, Dick Cheney has never apologized for this incident.
Jesus, Dick!
Number 4. Chuck Putin. Putin's martial arts skills are the stuff of legend. We all know he's quite the sportsman, but did you know his fists are also considered deadly weapons? Thanks to a steady stream of flattering coverage from Russian state media. During a trade visit to Japan in 2003, Putin took time out from his busy schedule to kick Japan's rice-eating ass in his own sport of judo. Putin suited up and showed everyone his versions of the various sweeps and throws like a child dropped off at karate class by his mother. Putin is also the only world leader with a special sweeping hip thrust called the Hiraigoshi.
The rippin' and the tearin', the rippin' and the tearin'.
Putin also released an instructional martial arts video called Let's Learn Judo with Vladimir Putin. How good is this video? Let the video with this drum and whistle battle call speak for itself.
Look! This is wrestling! This! Mister, you better take your gay porn and walk right out of this bar.
In 2014, an international karate organization awarded him a 9th-degree black belt for his work promoting a form of full-contact karate in Russia. He was made a Grand Master of Taekwondo by the World Taekwondo Federation after a visit to South Korea, even though he doesn't practice the sport. Putin now ranks higher than martial arts expert, action movie star, and Total Gym spokesman Chuck Norris.
Spare me. I won that tournament. Chuck Norris.
Number 3. Moscow FD. In 2010, when wildfires ravaged Russia, Putin didn't appear in front of a camera to tell the Russian people everything is going to be alright. No, he appeared in front of an amphibious aircraft to put the fire out his damn self. Originally a passenger with no known pilot training, Putin's natural instinct kicked in and he took the co-pilot seat to fight the natural disaster head-on. He flew the plane directly at the fire and beat the flames into submission. Television footage showed him pushing a button to unleash 24 tons of water on 2 of the hundreds of blazing wildfires. After hitting the button, Putin glanced towards the pilot and asked, "Was that okay?" The response?
Direct hit! Squadron units, fire at will, fire at will, fire at will.
What would be an extraordinary day for us mere mortals was just another day in the life of Vladimir Putin. Number 2. Vladimir Gretzky. Hockey is a grueling full-contact sport where players body check each other and often fight. Yet, every time Putin steps into the rink, it turns into a game of grab-ass. In fact, it's become so laid back Putin can sit on the bench and drink some coffee. Putin reportedly scored 8 goals in one exhibition game in 2019 where he, skillfully skated around defenders as if they were traffic cones and fired pucks past goalies who showed very little effort in trying to make saves.
Aim for the 5-hole. He's got an opening the size of Red Square.
The only hard hit in that game came from the rink itself when Putin took his victory lap around the arena in celebration of his near triple hat trick and skated over a red carpet and tumbled to the ground. 2 of Putin's teammates tried to catch him, but the Russian leader fell before they could reach him. The fall inspired a fury of posts on social media mocking Putin and his authoritarian rule and jokingly suggesting that somebody would pay dearly for their role in the mishap. We hope it was just the carpet that paid the ultimate price.
Things are unraveling fast now, boy.
Before we get to number 1, remember to subscribe to All Things Top 5 and ring the bell to be notified for our latest videos. Number 1. Vladimir Putin. In 2011, Putin discovered ancient Greek urns while diving in the Black Sea. While descending to the great depth of 6 feet in crystal clear water, Putin spotted something apparently everyone else failed to notice for centuries. A pair of ancient, moss-covered vases sticking out of the sand. Rather than handling the supposed 6th century artifact with great care, Putin is seen removing them from their shallow grave with his bare hands. Putin came up for air holding fragments of what were said to be ceramic jugs from ancient Greece. When he got to the shore to share his harrowing tales of treasure hunting, and like many times before, a throng of photographers just happened to be there. And with a shit-eating grin, Putin shows off to the world the treasure that he and he alone was able to find. Putin's claim quickly crumbled after critics pointed out that the probability that the treasure had been hidden in plain sight in 6 feet of clear water for more than 2,500 years seemed quite slim.
I mean, I've sat here and listened to all your theories and all your stories, and I think it's just all bullshit.
A few months later, a spokesman admitted that the stunt was a hoax and the fragments were found earlier by archaeologists and placed there for Putin. We can only assume this spokesman has accidentally fallen out of a 10-story window. Do you agree or disagree with our list? Does watching Vladimir Putin make you feel like less of a man? Comment below and watch our other videos and subscribe to All Things Top 5.